In an attempt to make it feel less random, the card was changed so that the skeletons would only spawn near the edge of the graveyard rather than anywhere. More specifically, it would spawn 3 tiles from the center or further. This made it less likely for skeletons to spawn right on the tower. However, its radius was also changed from 5 to 4 tiles. Usually a radius decrease would be a nerf for any card, but for Graveyard it was a buff because the skeletons would be more concentrated. You wanted them to spawn closer to the center because they would have to walk less distance to get to the tower. Its duration was also increased back to 10 seconds, and the time before the first skeleton spawned was increased by half a second, so in total the card spawned 1 more skeleton than before. It feels like this rework was ready for a while, but required a client update to implement, so they gave it that duration nerf in August so it wouldn't feel so oppressive while they waited to implement the real rework. Players weren't exactly how sure this would affect the card at the time because Supercell didn't give all the information. I said that the minimum spawn from center distance would be 3 tiles now, but Supercell didn't convey that information. They simply stated that the skeleton spawns would be less random, which can mean pretty much anything. Not only was it talking about the minimum spawn distance though, it was also including the fact that skeletons would now spawn in predetermined sectors, so you could calculate where the last few skeletons would spawn based on where the previous ones did if you were paying super close attention. The order of which they spawned was still random, but you couldn't have too many spawn in one single part of the graveyard anymore. There'd be 16 skeletons spawning from the graveyard now, so you'd have 4 spawning in each quadrant.